Hey, Hugh here from Amusespot. We're going to be talking about a Tyrolean cane today. Once again, Amusespot helps out hospice care and also donates books to schools and things like that. And so, sale of this item is going to support hospice care. Um, Tyrolean canes are really, really interesting to me because it shows that despite the generations, we still like to have little souvenirs of where we go. So, Tyrol is an area. It's also in Austria, but it's generally an area between Bavaria and includes parts of Italy and Austria. It is an alpine area, so there's a lot of stuff there. In fact, if you remember hearing about the Iceman came from there from 5,000 years ago and sort of had a mishap or something like that, and then they found him preserved. So there's a lot of ice there and things like that. But the cool thing about these canes is, like we are with cars now, if you go to any of the national parks, a lot of people buy little stickers to put on their cars. The same thing is true with these canes. And these canes date generally from the 1950s previous, I'd say. They go up to the 70s and maybe a little later, but generally, and you could date them from these badges that you see here. These are called Stucknagels. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And they tend to be metal badges early on, and then they go into decals as the badges became too expensive to produce, as Germany became more and more of an economic wonder sort of place. So here you have a number of places where this guy is gone, and he's, or she, probably he, was very proud of where he went. And he'd pick up a little thing and nail it like, I've been here. And so what you can do, the really cool part about it is many of these places are, despite having roads now and ways to get there, there's a lot of tourism in the area now. They're still just as beautiful. So you can look this up online and see pictures now and see these beautiful lakes and villages and things around there. So it's a really, really great idea if you're into hiking, and you should be. Don't just drive around in a national park here and in your car just to get a sticker. Get out there and enjoy yourselves and experience a little bit of the world away from your computers and things like that. And you can start your own little collection of where you've gone. Here at Amusespot, we love design, and we love design that's functional. And this is a very, very functional design. It's made out of wood. And then the problem with wood, obviously, is wood will absorb water and wood will crack and break. So at the end of this, something called a ferrule. This is definitely showing a little bit of rust and wear. It's a metal tip. And so it's just a really wonderful little thing that some person had and was obviously very proud of, and walked around and experienced a little bit of the world. The sale of this will support hospice care. And there's only one of these, obviously. It's a very unique item. And the link's below. And if there's nothing there at the end of the link, whoops, you missed out. But thanks for spending a little bit of time with us, and hope you learned something. This is a really great little thing that I'm really happy with.